That's right. My name is Mike Oliver, and I'm going to tell you this right now. You can trust me. I have two first names, and that's okay. I also have a third first name, and that's Joseph, so don't worry about that. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's a little different getting up on stage with lights, a camera, and people looking at you, because it's almost like they're laughing at you. It's almost like I'm walking around with a kick sign back on my back so people can kick me whenever I please. But there's a difference between people laughing at you and people laughing with you. And I'll tell you that right now. When people are laughing at you, that's when you are at a grocery store and you decide to pass up the cart and the pan basket and decide to just walk around with groceries in a pile, and you figure you can get there to the end without spilling everything and look like a fool. And I'm going to tell you, I worked at a grocery store for 2 years, and that's all I saw. I'm gonna hold this in one hand, I'm going to hold this in another hand, and I'm going to be 10 feet away from the cash register, and I'm going to drop everything. And then I'm going to bend over, and I'm going to pick one thing up, and I'm going to drop 4 more things. And I'm going to look up, and I'm going to realize everybody is laughing at me because all I had to do was get a cart, and I would have no problems. But there's a difference between people laughing at you and people laughing with you. For instance, if you're at a restaurant and you order a hamburger, and let's say you have everything on it, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, ketchup, mustard, the whole 9 yards. And you take a bite out of it, and the next thing you know, the thing spills out in your lap. You got a burger, you got salad, you got ketchup, everything all over your lap, and you look around and you think, do you think anyone saw me? Do you think anyone noticed? Yeah, 6 people noticed you and 6 people are laughing at you, but that's okay, because that shit happens. That shit will happen to Barack Obama at a restaurant, and no one's gonna laugh at him. Not at all. They're gonna laugh with him, but they're not gonna laugh at you. This shit happens to everybody. So that's life. But I'll tell you this one thing right now. I don't understand about the grocery store when everybody wants to sit there and throw away their crust of pizza and the ends of the loaves of bread and all that shit. But then on Thanksgiving, you decide, I'm not going to eat for 2 days so I can eat as much food as possible. What sense does that make? I'm going to cut off the scraps of bread. I don't want to eat that. But then when it comes to Thanksgiving, I'm going to eat everything. There's no sense to that at all. I don't know what we're doing here, but we live weird lives. We don't pay attention to anything we do, and we think no one's paying attention to us. But everyone watches us, and everyone knows what we're doing, and everyone's laughing at you. So you just